We're now with the beer board. So if you could introduce yourself and your colleague, and then tell us how your year's been, and talk some about your budget.
Okay. I'm Jackie Eastlett, the Executive Director with the Beer Board. With me is Julie Hudson, the Office Assistant. Thank you all for this opportunity this morning. I would like to start by giving you a few key points on what we have done and what we are doing. Our beer application has been simplified. The beer application and other documents are available online. The Beer Board has collected, as of March the 29th, 98% of our total projected revenue. We are discussing with ITS on updating our software to more efficiently manage permittees' records. Our inspectors have been doing some work with the police department on beer buys and stolen merchandise. We plan to continue to work with the police and other regulatory agencies to help enforce the metro and state laws. We have ordered a credit card machine, and we are waiting for it to be installed. Once installed, our customers will have more payment options. We expect more businesses to change ownership or terminate, and new businesses to open within the county. It is important for the inspectors to continue to inspect location at least 3 times a year to confirm business status and investigate complaints to ensure permit holders are in compliance with the laws. With new and changing business, application and documents must be proofread for correct information. Questions and concerns must be addressed from applicants and the public. Short of staff in the office, increased time customers wait for these services. Our 2% targeted reduction is $5,600, which would negatively affect the efficiency of our department. This reduction will reduce one full-time inspector's position by 15%, with an estimated loss of about $16,000. Thank you again for this opportunity, and we will continue to provide permitting services and enforce the Bureau laws, rules, and regulations of Davidson County.
Yeah, thank you. The credit card machine, I mean, there's been a long desire to have alternatives to paying by cash, and I think are you taking checks now?
No, it's just cash, your check, and money order, and waiting on the credit card.
So the credit card would be a big step forward in terms of efficiency and customer relations. When do you anticipate that being online?
We check every now and then, and what we're told that we're in line, but they're waiting to get everyone else with the vendor installed that had already had a credit card machine, and then we're listed for the ones that never had one to be installed. So we have not been given a date when it's going to be installed. We did last year, but it didn't get installed then, the end of last year.
Who does that, IT?
No.
We've been going to the Treasury Department. From what we were told, there's a new vendor, and
they put out a new contract, time for a bid, put out a new RFP for a new credit card vendor, and there's been some issues with the transformation to the new vendor, to the point where we may actually fire the new vendor and move on to somebody else. So there's been some issues there that are not the Beer Board's fault at all by any means. It's internal issues, and we're having problems with it, and I had to actually have a meeting on Monday morning to try to determine what course to take on it. So what you say is accurate. there are some problems, and you're sort of stuck until we can figure this issue out, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, I just know from my law department days and my mayor days that you hear that concern a lot, that
From their customers.
From the customers, yeah. And I think that you're only going to have more applicants for special things, and quick turnarounds need to occur, and that is a real service that needs to be provided. So
we continue to let them know it's coming soon.
I promise to expedite to the extent that we can. I promise you we will. It's a fair statement. I'd like to blame them, but I can't, so we'll take responsibility.
And the inspections, how is that going?
It's doing good.
Good.
During the holidays, they spend a lot of time, the inspectors in the office, because around that time also the privilege tax is due. So there's a lot of traffic, and we kind of, 2 can take some time at this time, and 2 take some time at another time. So it brings the 2 inspectors in, because there's only 4 of us.
Right.
Yes,
And you, you've got several new board members, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Board's doing all right?
they're doing good.
Good, good. Rich, you got anything? Right.
Nothing.
Well, thank you for